Morning children, how are you? I think that you are fine. So today let me ask some questions. Do you like shopping? Which item you want to purchase? Do you want to visit hotels? Do you want to buy things from these bakeries? Which item you like most? Sometimes you may say different answers. Some children they like a hamburger. You like burger very much. Do you think this burger, which country produced this burger at first? Then how it is available in our country? Do you like KFC? From which country this origin which country? Then how we go to this KFC or Kentucky Fried Chicken? So these are all these items like KFC, then hamburger. These are all your delicious food items. Sometimes children may cry for these delicious food items like hamburger, KFC, etc. You think, imagine that actually this 2 decades before we don't know anything about these kinds of food items and so many branded items. Sometimes you like many branded items. Sometimes you like Peter England shirt or such types of shirt you may like, branded items you may like. So you imagine that 2 decades before these things are not available, but now it's available all over the world. Globally it is available. If you want hamburger, you can go to the nearby bakery and you will get a hamburger. And if you want KFC, you can go nearby one bakery so that you will get a KFC. Actually, this KFC or Kentucky Fried Chicken, that was the origin that is from America. Kentucky, that was a place that Kentucky that started this Kentucky Fried Chicken. Who started this Kentucky Fried Chicken? Actually that was started by Kentucky Fried Chicken. Was started by Colonel Harland Sanders. Colonel Harland Sanders. Colonel Harland Sanders. He started he founded this Kentucky Fried Chicken or KFC. Now children all over the world, children like this KFC. Now it is globally available. Now it is globally available, this Kentucky Fried Chicken. So why I said this? Because it is available all over the world. That we can call it as globalization. That we are studying about globalization. What is globalization? What is the importance of globalization? Due to globalization only, we get this KFC and hamburger. This hamburger, that was a origin, that origin is some people they may say that origin of this hamburger is in Germany. Some people they may say that that is in USA. Most of the people they say that it's first originated in USA. It first originated in USA. So anyway, you understand that these things, if whether it may be in America or Germany or any other country, it is available now in India. This hamburger, children like these items very much. Then KFC, children like very much. So these items, so many items, these are all these items that is available in our country. We will get these all these kinds of things due to globalization, due to globalization. So let us study about globalization. What is globalization? We are discussing about globalization. Due to globalization only we got these kinds of branded items, these kinds of food items we get. So that let us study about globalization. What is globalization? Globalization is the process of rapid integration or interconnection. Interconnection or integration between countries. That is the reason we got a KFC or hamburger or any other such items. So due to the interconnection between other countries, India had a connection with many other countries. So that is the reason we get these things available in our country due to these interrelations or interconnection, or that we can say integration. Due to the integration, the process of rapid integration, or interconnection between the countries. For example, India connect with America and other countries. So that these products that we will get from our country. From our country we will get these products. Whether it may be KFC or hamburger, it is available in our Indian economy. It is available in our nearby shop. Why? Because of this globalization. Now you understand about what is globalization. Globalization here means the process of rapid integration or interconnection between the countries. So next we can study about the factors that have enabled globalization. Which are the factors that have enabled globalization? Which are the factors that have enabled globalization? First one we can study about that is technology. You know that technology had helped globalization all over the world. So many centuries back, if you go 1 century or 2 decades or 1 century back, if you go that, these types of technology is not available. In that time there is not this much of technology. Now you know that technology had great advancement. Technology had developed due to the development of technology. So many changes happen. Now it's very easy to contact with your friend all over the world. Now it is very easy because mass communication has developed, because the communication has developed, because the technology had developed. Now in earlier times we did not have these kinds of facilities, these kinds of infrastructure or technology. Now we have modern technology. We can call our friend, whether he may be in America or Germany or England or any other country. We can contact with them through our mobile phone. Advancement of mobile phone, or we can talk with them, or video call. We can call through videos, or we can connect with them. Then we can chat with many friends, group chat, group messages. So that company also, these technology, even information technology had great advancement. So these technology helps globalization. Technology in ancient times, you know that it's very difficult to contact with your friend in America. Sometimes letter, postal only dependent, letter, writing letters. Now email, with email we can send letters. Formal, informal letters we can send. We can talk to your friend. Now I am using this technology. Now this technology, you are all seeing me and you are all watching my class due to the modern technology. So modern technology that helps globalization. Which are the factors that helps globalization? First one, technology. Technology helps in this globalization. Globalization become rapid process due to the development of technology. Now we can order any countries, quotations we can give, we can order the items, we can purchase the item, online transaction, online purchase. Then we can say that in development of information technology, then development of many computer industries, then development of telecommunications. So through all these process that helps the rapid growth of globalization or the rapid development of globalization. Technology helps the rapid development of globalization. Second we can study that is investment. Factors that have enabled globalization. First one, technology. Second one, investment. So many countries they want to invest money for many multinational companies. For many multinational companies, many people they decide to invest money. Many people they want to invest money. Who want to invest money? Many people in different parts of the world they want to invest money. Once they want to invest money for any kinds of development of their companies in any other country, so they can invest. They will get a chance to invest money. So that investment also helps in the rapid development of globalization. Which are the factors that enable globalization? Which are the factors that helps the development of globalization? First one, technology. Second one, investment. Many people, they want to invest money in different parts of the world. They have companies. So multinational companies, MNCs, multinational corporation or multinational companies that will work in many parts of the countries. Globally, they have many multinational companies are there. They can invest. Suppose if I want to invest money in any company that exists anywhere in the world, so that I will get a chance to invest money, so that the company automatically develops. So those who are interested, they can deposit or they can invest money for their company. Suppose if they want to become partners of the company, definitely they can become partners of the company by investing the money. So that helps the rapid development of globalization. That helps the rapid development of globalization. Next, goods and services. You know that multinational companies that has emerged all over the world. Globally, we can say that we can call it as globally. Globally, that multinational companies are emerged globally. Multinational companies are emerged globally, and due to this rising of these multinational companies, these multinational companies own and control production in many countries. Multinational companies own and control production in many countries. So that multinational companies own and controls production in many countries. So that they can own and controls production in many countries. Multinational. Next is service. You know that services are wherever they will get a good service. Suppose a multinational company that started in India, that they understood that the service of that multinational companies in India that is not run properly, that is not functioning properly. So there will be always strike, hartal, dharnas, and so many problems related to workers and they can't work service in India. So that they can shift this service from India to many other countries. They can shift from India. This company can shift from India to any other country that is suitable, where they will get service, where they will get more service. Where they will get more service, they can shift this company to any other country. Suppose if they start a company in India, all of a sudden strike occurred or strike happened. Many workers they decided to start a strike. All of a sudden, this multinational company decided that they can shift this multinational company from India to Japan. And this they can shift this multinational company from India to Japan. So that in Japan, the technology is possible, and services, the easily accessible services, so that they will get the services, so that they can shift from this multinational company from India to any other country like Japan or any other country. So it's possible. It is very easy. It's possible. So that multinational company, they can shift from one country to another country. It's an easy process now. It's an easy process. So for example, if technology or if tools, if machines, if raw materials, if goods, if service are available cheaply they will get it. If they will get a cheap labor, if they will get a cheap services, if they will get cheap raw materials, definitely they can shift this multinational company to that country. Which country? Whether it may be available in Japan or Germany or which country that is available, so that they can start their multinational, or they can shift this multinational company from here to this company to that country. So that there is no change that happens. The company will work and they can these produced things they can sell in anywhere in the world. They can sell anywhere in the world. So that the production is possible. Multinational companies, they can shift their company from one country to another country if whether they will get more goods or services. Whether they will get more goods or services. Multinational companies, they can function very smoothly nowadays. That is why we get a hamburger. That is why we get a KFC. Because multinational companies, they can shift anywhere in the world where they will get more service, where they will get more goods, so that they can depend. They no need to depend on one country. They no need to depend on one country. Globalization helps them to expand their company. Globalization helps them to shift their company from one country to another country. So that is where they will get more service, where they will get more goods, where they will get cheap labor, where they will get more technology. So they can fix that company in that wherever available that which country they can fix it. So that is very easy. Nowadays globalization helps the development of many countries, and their business So that I hope that you understood about the factors that have enabled globalization. First one, technology. Second one, investment. Third one, more goods available with that they can start a company, multinational company. So then there are more service available, so that they can shift that country, that they can shift it to this country to that country. Their companies they can shift it. It's very easy nowadays. Moreover, you know that in ancient time it's very difficult to start the multinational companies. Why? Because of the lack of transportation. Transportation is very difficult in that time. To carry goods, heavy goods from one country to another country, shifting these things, transportation is not possible. So it's very difficult. But nowadays it's very easy accessible transportation. Transportation is now smooth. Transportation is there. Modern technologies are adopted in transportation facilities. And then you know that the cargo ships, aeroplanes, cargos. So that it's very easy nowadays. It's very easy to shift multinational company from one country to another country, or the goods that can be transferred from one country to another country. It's very easy nowadays. It's very easy to transport goods from one country to another country. These are all things, this transportation, goods, services, then technology, these are all helped or enabled or helped globalization. These are all the factors that helps globalization. Which are the factors that helps globalization? First one, technology. Second one, investment. Then people, they can invest money. Suppose if they feel that this company is a flourishing company, so that I can invest. If you have money, if you have capital, you can invest it. You can invest money. Definitely you can invest money for that flourishing company. So that helps. That also enables globalization. Moreover, people they may have faith. Suppose if one country that business become low, they can shift it to another country where that they will get more profits, so that they can depend or rely these multinational companies. So they can invest money. So they definitely they can invest money. Next, where more goods where they will get it, so that they can depend on that country. Then services, where they will get more services and they can function that company in a better and proper way, in an efficient manner. Definitely they can be shifted or they can start in that country multinational companies. So that I hope that you understood about what are the factors that have enabled globalization. Next, production across countries. Next, we want to study about production across countries. Production, wherever that production is possible, they can start that production in that country. Wherever the production is possible, they can start multinational companies. Suppose if India is suitable for the production, definitely they can start a company in India, because it's an interrelation, it's an interconnection between the countries. So that multinational company owns and controls production in many countries. Multinational company owns and controls production in many countries. Next, multinational companies works if they will get cheap labor and other resources. If they will get cheap labor and other resources, they can start a business there. They can start multinational companies there. So MNC they can work anywhere in the world, because there will be an interconnection or integration between the countries. These countries they will agree these globalization policies. Once they agree the globalization policies, definitely they become the member of the globalization countries. you know that 158, I think that 158 countries that have joined. Sorry, 153. 153 countries joined this globalization policy. So that 153 countries they can start these MNCs or multinational companies. Multinational companies they can start. 153 countries they agreed. Countries of the world currently members of they will be agreed currently the members of the WTO. What is WTO? World Trade Organization. We can call it as World Trade Organization. The World Trade Organization. What was the aim of this World Trade Organization? The World, I will discuss later. World Trade Organization, that aim was to make to sophisticate, or we can say to avoid the barrier. We can say that avoid the barriers. Avoid the barrier. Sometimes one country that become a barrier, so that they can withdraw from this World Trade Organization agreement, or they no need to sign the World Trade Organization. Suppose if countries like India decided globalization policies, so that India can sign that agreement, so that any country can start a business in our country. Any company can start any country can start companies in India. No problem at all. So that those who are interested to start a mutual agreement, understand they want to start trade relations with many other countries, so that they can join the WTO. Once this join this WTO, once one country join the WTO, any country can start their business or their company in our country, and our country can start trade with any other countries. So that it's possible. 153 already developed countries joined in this World Trade Organization. So let us study about MNCs. Multinational companies works whether they will get cheap labor and other resources. Other resources and cheap labor where it is available, so that MNC can work there. No problem related to service workers. No problem related to raw materials. Goods are available, so that they can start these multinational companies. Then multinational companies, you can see that goods and services produced globally. They produce goods and services globally. Multinational companies they produce goods and services globally. Next, multinational companies production is organized in increasingly complex ways. Multinational companies production is organized in increasingly complex ways. Next, multinational companies investment called foreign investment. Multinational companies investment, so that we can call it as foreign. Multinational companies investment. If you invest money for this multinational company, that we can call it as foreign investment. You can also invest money for this multinational company, so that foreign investor through the foreign investment we can start many companies, so that our country will develop. At the same time, many countries also develop. So there will be an interconnection or interrelationship relation between many countries, especially trade. So MNC investment is called foreign investment. MNC's investment we can call it as multinational companies investment we can call it as foreign investment. Next, use of latest technology. Yes, multinational companies always use latest technology. Multinational companies they always use latest technology. Multinational companies they will use the latest or modern technologies. So they use modern machines, modern kinds of productions. Then all these they depend on modern technology. This modern technology that helps them to produce more production. More production is possible through modern technology. If we use modern technology, production is very easy. Production is easy, and we can sell that produce, because these are machine made, so that we can sell the items at a cheaper rate. That is why this is a perfect competition is there. There will be perfect competition. Many multinational companies they are fighting each other, not fighting like a physical fight. It means that there is perfect competition. It means that there will be a perfect competition between companies, so that they want to adopt new technology. Suppose if one company produces a latest technology product, definitely another company waiting for a chance to overtake this company new technology, latest technology. They will will for the latest technology and latest items. We will get, consumers will get benefit through this, through perfect competition. Consumers will get benefit. Which are the benefit the consumers will get? The consumers will get benefit. First one, they will get these goods at a cheap rate. Because these companies, these multinational companies, they are having a competition to produce goods and use modern technology, latest technology. They want to use latest technology and to produce goods, so that people will prefer the latest technology goods, so that they can sell at cheap rate. So one company produce one good at the latest technology. At the same time, another company they also start another new technology, so that the consumers will get benefit. They will get the latest technology, produce goods at a cheaper rate. This perfect competition is good for the consumers, because they will get produce, or they will get that goods at a cheaper rate. So I hope that you understood. So MNCs investment are use of latest technology. These MNCs use the latest technology, so that helps to produce more latest products. Latest products. They produce many products. They use for that they use latest technology. Next, MNC control productions. MNCs they control the production. They can control the production, because suppose if one MNC or multinational company that started in India, they can do one thing. What they can do? They can do one thing, that they can depend these small producers. They can depend the small producers. They can approach the small producers to produce that goods. Sometimes as a part of cottage industry, they may produce that goods. If once they produce that goods, and they can hand over to these multinational companies. Multinational company will check the quality, check that production. The production, they will check that product, whether that having international standard, whether that having standard. Then they branded. First quality, second quality, third quality, like that they can branded it. If this product is first quality product, that is produced by small producers. Even cottage industry, they can also produce, and they can hand over to these companies, multinational companies. The multinational companies, they will check whether it is having all kinds of quality checking. After the quality checking, they can brand it. Whether it may be first quality branded product, second quality branded products, or like that they can be identified. They can assess the quality of that product. After assessing the quality of that product, they can, if that product having good quality products, they can brand their company name. They can brand that company name, and they can export in many countries, so that they can export these products in many countries. They can export it in many countries, so that through that they will get huge income. Those who invest foreign investment, those who invest money, they will get more profit. So MNCs always here control production, always control the productions. They will give orders to small producers. Small producers, they may depend on these, those who are producing. They may approach them, so that they will produce the products. This product later become branded, and these branded products, after the quality checking, the branded product will be either exported, or that will be sold in that same country itself. So there are two types of trade relations are there. You know that there are two types of markets or trade relations. Two types of markets. You know it very well. I am not explaining much, because you know it very well. That is domestic and international trade. You know that domestic trade and international trade. Within the country, that we can call it as domestic markets. If you want to sell your goods in our country, that we can call it as domestic market. In domestic market, you can sell your items, indigenous items, inside our country's items. You can sell in India. If you want to sell these items to many countries, definitely that you should have a standard, international standard. and international quality that products have. That product should have international quality, and that product should be branded and branded by any company, and it should have quality and it should have good quality products. Then only we can export these items to any other country. Otherwise, we can sell in our country at a cheap rate itself. If you want to sell in our country, if that production you can sell in our country, that is domestic. In the domestic market you can sell in our country. If you want to sell in our country, that market you can call it as domestic market. That is domestic market or domestic trade or domestic market we can call it. Next is international. International products are there. You know that is many products we are getting in India. In many countries, not only India, in many countries they are getting international products. You may have seen that products, that product brand name. You may watch that brand name, then quality checked, seal may be in that product, quality checked, seal may be in that product, brand name is there, then whether it may be international standard or not, that will be mentioned in that product, and moreover European certificate is there or not, European certificate, whether it may be having European certificate, then guarantees, the branded qualities, everything, these types of produce or these kinds of goods, we will also get it. We will also get it. That will be written made in China, made in Japan, made in England, made in Germany, made in USA. So that you can see made in Germany, sometimes amplified in Germany. So that these kinds of products that we will get it. Whether it may be made in Germany or Japan, in which countries, that it will be available, easily available in our country also. How? Due to globalization, that is due to globalization. Due to globalization only we get these kinds of items. So in my beginning of the class I told you that you like hamburger very much, you like KFC or Kentucky fried chicken very much. That is the first origin, that is in America, but now it's available all over the world, globally available. Now these products are globally, now these items are globally available. Hamburger, that was in United States, then Kentucky in America, that started this KFC, Kentucky fried chicken, that was started by Colonel Harland Sanders. Colonel Harland Sanders started this company. That he founded this Kentucky fried chicken. On the roadside only, it has been said that on the roadside of this Kentucky, that he started this fried chicken. Later, now it became globally everybody like this KFC. All over the world had this KFC chicken. That market all over the world we can see that KFC is available all over the world. KFC is available all over the world now. Look, so due to globalization only these kinds of processes happen due to globalization. Rapid growth of the development of many companies, rapid growth of the development of many companies like KFC, like hamburger, like that. So many companies now emerged. Not only these companies, there are a lot of companies that emerged and that become risen up, that developed due to globalization. So that MNC control production and orders to small producers, and they can check that the quality of the product, they can sell in the international market. That may be international market or domestic market, but they will decide whether it can be sold in the domestic market or international market. Whether it can be sold in the international market or domestic market, they will decide whether they can sell in the domestic market or international market. So that I hope that you understood what is globalization. First of all, we discussed today what is globalization. Globalization is the process of rapid integration or interconnection between countries. What is globalization? Globalization is the process of interconnection between countries or integration between countries. Once again, the process of rapid integration between the countries is called as globalization. Then, which are the factors that helps the globalization, or which are the factors that have enabled the globalization? First one is technology. Second one is investment. Third one, where they will get more goods or services. That definitely they will start that grow. They will start that companies, multinational, especially multinational companies in that countries. Next we discuss about production across countries. Production across countries. Multinational companies have its own control, its own and controls production. That own and controls production in many countries, not only one country. Suppose if one country's business is not boosting, not up to their expectation. If one country's one country's the development is not in the proper way, definitely they can shift from that company to another country. Otherwise, they will get a huge profit. That money they can use for the development of this company, so that there will be a chance of developing this company where the company is not flourishing properly, so that they can invest money from any country that become profitable, that will be taken to this company, and so that this company can flourish. Otherwise, they can shift it. Otherwise, one thing, they can shift this company to this country, to that country. They can start. Otherwise, wherever the company is flourishing in rapid progress, so that where rapid progress, where the company get more progress, that country they can start. So there will be possibilities. So goods and services produced globally. They produce multinational companies produce goods and services globally. You know that there are many countries that flourish. IT industries flourished. That software development that has flourished. That it become globally flourished. Software industries that globally flourished. Software they sell in different parts of the world. So many countries become rich due to the sale of softwares. Due to the sale of softwares. So that IT industry flourished, globally flourished. So goods and services produce. They can produce goods and services. They can produce goods and services. Not depending on one country. No, globally they can produce goods and services. Next, production is organized in increasingly complex ways. Next, MNC investment, we can call it as the investment of MNC. We can call it as foreign investment. The investment of MNC or multinational company, and we can call it as foreign investment. That we can call it as foreign investment. Next, MNC or multinational companies control production. They control the production. Orders to a small producer. They can order to a small producer. They can produce it. After that, they can check the quality. They can sell in the market, whether in India or abroad, whether in one country or any other country. So that you understood about all these things. I hope that you understood all these things. Next, we want to know about liberalization. Next, we want to study about liberalization. Next, liberalization also helps globalization. What is liberalization? Next, we want to study about liberalization. Actually, liberalization removing the barriers. Liberalization removing the barriers of trade. Liberalization removing the barriers of trade. How liberalization removing the barriers of trade? Many countries they restricted the taxes. They control the taxes. They restrict the taxes. Many countries not approved the World Trade Organization (WTO). Many countries they did not join the World Trade Organization because they want the development of their own country. They don't want to develop their country's improvement through the help of other countries. With the help of other countries. So that they will restrict the taxes. It means that if any country want to import their goods, suppose India want to impose any goods from any other country, that Indian government decided to impose more tax on that goods, heavy duty. So that impose on that tax. That if impose more tax, the foreign countries, for foreign companies, they never import the goods. They never import the goods. Why? Because here tax is more. Here the import tax is more. Export tax and import tax is there. So import tax is more. If any country want to sell their products in our country, if India, suppose if India increase the tax, if India increase the tax, that become a barrier. That become a barrier. Tax barrier. We can call it as tax barrier. That become a tax barrier. So that the country, other countries, they think that this is very expensive. If we import the things in India, that is very expensive. Better to import any other country where restrictions are very less, or remove that barriers. Remove that barriers. If any country remove the barriers, we can call it as liberalization. That's the policy of liberalization. Suppose any country can free trade, otherwise we can call it as free trade, or we can call it as free trade. There will be mutual agreement. As per the agreement, they decided to get any goods from any country. Moreover, their goods they can sell in anywhere in the world. Where the market is available, wherever the international market is available, they can sell. They can import and export. There will be no restrictions, no tax barriers. So liberalization policy also helps globalization. Liberalization policies also helps globalization. Liberalization also helps globalization. Any country can import goods to our country, and our country can export goods to any other country. So there will be a mutual agreement of liberalization. Any country can import goods to our country. At the same time, our country can export goods to any other country. There will be mutual agreement and mutual understanding and mutual agreements. That we can call it as liberalization. That is liberalization. Many countries follow liberalization policies. Many countries they are against liberalization policies. Many countries fear that liberalization will lead into their countries' economic backwardness. Many countries fear. Even India also fear that liberalization. Some people in India they think that liberalization may lead to the economic backwardness of our country, because Indian goods will not get a good price. Because many other countries they import the goods, so that indigenous goods that price goes down. For example, rubber in Kerala, the Malaysian rubber that will be imported to our country, so that the indigenous rubber price that goes down. Many countries feared that globalization that may lead to the backwardness of their economy. So, but actually this liberalization that helps globalization. Any country can make free trade. They can go to any country and they can start that company, and they can increase their production. They can sell that production in that country or any other country. There is no problems. There is no restrictions. There is no tax barrier. Then moreover, there is no tax barrier also. Free trade. That we can call it as liberalization. The process of rapid integration or interconnection, that we can call it as the globalization. For this globalization, liberalization also helps. Removing the barriers, that is removing the barriers or restrictions, that otherwise we can call it as restrictions set by the government, that we can call it as liberalization. That is nothing but liberalization. World Trade Organization that always support these liberalization policies. World Trade Organization, because any country can start business. Any country can start business in any other country. That is globalization. Globally they can start a business, or companies, or multinational companies. They can start. So World Trade Organization also want to remove these barriers. The World Trade Organization trying to remove the barriers between the countries, so that any country can freely make a trade or free trade. They can freely make a trade relations. So aim of this World Trade Organization, that is liberate international trade. What was the aim of World Trade Organization? World Trade Organization, the name was liberate. That the World Trade Organization, the name was Liberate International Trade. Liberate International Trade. Liberate International Trade. World Trade Organization, their ultimate aim was to, what was the aim? Liberate international trade. The ultimate aim, that is liberate international trade, so that any country can make trade relations with any other countries. So that is called as liberate international trade. This World Trade Organization that helps to liberate, that the World Trade Organization liberate international trade, so that any country can start a trade relations with any country, that we can call it as free trade. I hope that you understand about what is globalization, what is liberalization, what are the factors that helps this globalization. What are the factors that helps globalization? I hope that you understood it. Thank you children.